Hello Internet, my name is Hazel from Hazelnutty Games, and welcome to Monday. This is a new series I'm going to be trying where I do something very silly. Very much filled with silliness, and just for like a short little kind of 10-minute-ish episode every Monday morning. It could be the same game, it could be a different game. I will probably have tea because, you know, let's face it, it's morning. And that's just what we're gonna do. So today I pulled up some Monster Loves You because I haven't played this in a long time, and I think I only played it for a little bit when it first came out, but I do remember it being very cute. So this is not to be taken seriously whatsoever, just so you know. Help me begin the story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters called the Whale Mist. I'm game. That's right, long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest was the village of Omen. I'm born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for either action and attitude or words and thoughts. Totally known for action and attitude. That's what this is all about. I'm not awake yet, but soon my first eye will open. How many do I get? Simple dreams will give way to life itself. I dream of protecting innocent monsters from harm, not so much, no. I could either dream of fighting and eating and screaming, or facing frightening enemies unafraid. I feel like this one involves eating, and eating is always a good thing to be dreaming of, especially when you're about to come into existence. You're probably hungry. That's how people tend to spawn. Oh, I got 9 ferocity. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. In case you weren't familiar, this is a game. It's available on Steam. It's a very inexpensive, childish little, it's kind of like a life sim. It's basically a choose your own adventure. There is no combat. It is all text choices. And through the text choices, you get to choose how your monster grows up, what kind of monster you want to be, and you know, influence the story. You gain points in things like bravery, cleverness, ferocity, honesty, and kindness. And I just got some ferocity points because, let's face it, I'm a badass. So let's go ahead, and I could be born. I can, let's see here. Sometimes you need to be cruel. Can I bring myself to tear a wolf apart with my claws to show him a monster? My ferocity score is 9 out of 100. So you build up the various scores, and based on your scores, certain options will be open to you in text, much like in RPGs, like D&D style RPGs. So let's go ahead and be born, because that is really our only option here. I awake in the chilling season, just as the air begins to turn crisply cool. Alright. It's cool. I can be a December baby. Your eyes open. I'm a morsel, just barely born. I float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food. I can either stretch my squishy arms, try and swim. Squishy arms is happening. Alright. You stretch out the upper corners of your body and feel the tips of your arms split and harden. What? Alright, I'll keep stretching. What's happening? Is this monster puberty? The hard parts move through the stuff around them. What? Forming parallel curving pieces. Oh, I've got curving hardnesses. The hard stuff moves through the stuff. Why do I have curving hardness? I didn't want that. You have claws now. Okay. Alright, that's more acceptable. Oh. Alright, let's try and swim with my claws. I feel like those aren't very good swimming apparatus. Another morsel swims towards me, opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites me. Hey. What? Stop it. Intolerable. No. You really gotta use your imagination in a game like this. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. Bitch. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. I can unite the other morsels to repel the attack. I could resist it, or I could just kill it. Let's kill it. I got more ferocity points. I'm now at 18 ferocity and nothing of anything else. I rip into the violent morsel. It has fangs, but you have claws. I totally have claws. Keep fighting. Do it. Your first snarl. Excellent. The fight is over. You're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains. I mean, he did bite me. He bit me. Plus, I'm a monster. This game is not called Peacekeepers Love You. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking towards the bottom of the spawning vat. Well, that sucks. Too bad for you. You watch the half-formed baby monster slip beneath the surface and it begins to break apart. I can either comfort the dying morsel, watch it die, or eat it. I feel like eating it. Let's see what happens if we stack, like, all ferocity. You dart in and rip a chunk out of its slimy body, and it's good. So delicious, you find yourself eyeing other morsels, the strong as well as the weak. But it's okay, because I'm full. Fat now. I've grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. So this now gives you a day timer, so you can do different activities. You can choose from a number of them to advance your day timer. You cannot do all of them because you only have so much time in each stage of life. But I'm ready to go be a monsterling. What's this advice about? I'm gonna get into some trouble, exercise my bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Alright. Let's go to the Brood Cave and adventure. How come there's all these other monsterlings alive in the Brood Cave? I thought we established that I'm a cannibal. Alright, I have triple ferocity, nothing else. And we have 8 days left, so let's go find some adventure. Choose your adventure. And you choose them based on these icons. They don't really tell you what they do. There's no mouse over tooltip. This game would work great in a tablet. Having said that, actually it's probably on tablet somewhere. I see a fox and that's kind of cute, so let's click on that one. A roly-poly fox, oh. He stumbles into the Brood Cave, leans against a rock and cuffs. He looks vaguely at you and the other monsterling, showing no fear. I can either wait or I can talk to it. Let's wait. I mean, he is roly-poly. Nash pounces the fox, tears off its head and eats it. Balotz and Gobclaws move in for a few bites, which Nash graciously shares with them. Well, I mean, he was cute, but if they're gonna eat it, I'm not gonna be one-up by these more violent monsters, so let's join in. By the time you do join in, there isn't much left. Nash gives you a paw, which doesn't contain a lot of meat. Oh well. Oh. I didn't get anything from that. I have to... Alright. Claw thing. Nash spies a... not a fan of Nash. Got there first. Spies a delicious mouse head mushroom and goes, mine! She plucks it from the floor, but she plucks it from the floor, but it tumbles from her claws and bounces into a dark crevice in the wall. So, I can either get it for her. Nope, not happening. I can let her get her own darn mushroom, which is an option. Or I can tell her she's too afraid to go after it. Yeah. Neener boo-boo. My bravery and cleverness have both zeroed. She slapped my head. No way am I scared. She scrambles in the darkness, returns, eating the last bite of the mushroom. Well. Alright, I apparently suck at being a monster. Let's try again. Puddle. You notice a puddle of glowing slime at the back of the cave. And it pulses like a heartbeat. Blotz shoves you towards it, daring you to eat it. Don't be a human baby. I'm gonna make you eat it, bully. How do I make him eat it? I can either tell him, or I can shove him into it. Let's shove him in. I got so much ferocity out of that. You grab Blotz and toss him right in the middle of the puddle. No! He scuttles away as the slime dissolves his claws and all of the fern from his ass. Yeah. Alright. I win. Jerk. Kids. Alright, what's this about? Stumble on a rock and find a patch of purple lichen behind it. Your exclamation of delight draws Smark and Gobclaws, but there's not really enough to share. Hey, they did not share the fox, the roly-poly fox with me. So, that's too bad. I can either tell them how to find some, which sounds pretty nice, invite them in, which is not happening, or run away. What's so special about it? Monsterlings mostly eat at night, and what you eat is lichen, so that's just food. The big lichen pile is familiar, but plain and boring. This is different. Okay, I got the special food. So, those top two options are too friendly. They're too nice, and I'm not nice. I'm a monster. So, let's run away with my lichen. My kindness and cleverness have both zeroed. You squawk and scramble away. When you creep back, the lichen has been eaten by somebody else. Man. I'm halfway towards leaving and becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. Well, I mean, I got lots of ferocity. Some monsterlings are building little stone towers. Blotz comes up to you with a heaping armload of rocks. Do you think this is enough to build a tower? I could give him an honest answer. Help him build a tower. That's boring. You yell at him. Prank him nicely or pull a mean prank on him. Let's prank him nicely. What does that mean? You tell me that he has too many rocks. It gives you half of them, which gave me some cleverness. You quickly build a statue that looks vaguely like blocks carrying an armful of rocks. So that gave me some cleverness, which is good that that happened after I zeroed out my values earlier because it doesn't give you negative cleverness. The other monsterlings look on in amusement, and even Blot seems to enjoy it, so I am a real class act, class clown. Alright. I believe that we can get out of monsterlinghood for today. Chatting with Gobclaws and Blisstree. A foul stench, Watson. Monsterlings all over the caves are shivering and holding their noses. Ugh, gross. It's Blots. Someone's got to tell him he stinks, but not the way monsters should. This is adolescence, after all. I can either talk to him about it, or he's a tower of stink. Get away. I'm not going anywhere near him. Oh, I lost some cleverness. But I threw a bit of rotten lichen at him, which made him smell a little better. That was clever. Whatever. Poor guy. Alright, 2 days left. What is this? Is that the other half of the fox? Elder Jaggery walks into the cave, rocking from foot to foot. He howls and slams into a wall and falls unmoving to the floor. Monsterlings scatter away from his still form. Let's take a closer look. Maybe poke him? Never seen a monster look this hurt before. Usually, you can get smashed to a pulp and be up on your feet again for dinner time. Jaggery is real damaged. Oh, poor dude. He's old. It's okay. So, that didn't help at all. Let's, help him, I guess. Creep over, afraid but determined to see a human's metal knife stuck in his back. Oh my gosh. It's people. He's leaking from the wound. You think he might die. Before help can get here. So let's just pull it out. Oh, I got some points in bravery, kindness, and advanced neurosurgery. So we're doing good. You grasp the knife in your little claws and pull and rock it back and forth and pull some more. So I got the knife out. The little guy's gonna be okay. And humans are bastards. That's what we've learned from this. So 1 day left. And that should wrap us up for today. What's this all about? 3 gangly adolescent monsters walk into the cave. Start poking Gobclaws with sticks. She tries to get away and they surround her. She starts to cry. I can get involved and stop the bullying. Get a stick and help poke her. Or just be rather indifferent. She's such a know-it-all. Lost some ferocity. I guess so. They continue to poke her with the sticks until they get bored. She hides in a hole and won't come out for hours. Well, she's a monster. Surely she can stand up for herself. Oh my, I'm not longer a little monster, like I'm all grown up. Wow! In case you can't tell, this game was not designed for adults. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Let's go. Shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that, among dozens of forking passages, alright. She stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which sees with thick mist. Sure, she pointed at it, I'd jump in. Fall some more, get some bravery. Badass monster. Keep falling and falling. Where are all the other ones? Yeah, they're all falling too, alright. Is it... Why? Am I done falling yet? Moans and groans and whispering screams. This is terrible. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. Here, other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you and falling. I could get out of the way or try and cushion the fall. I'm getting out of the way. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. More passages out of here. Some of them begin to panic. Other ones look determined. I will take charge, because, you know, I'm not smart, but at least I'm brave. I can slash the others, help everyone work together, lead the way personally. If I can be a monster leader, I may as well show some, what's the word? Metal. There's another word for that. Strike it with courage and confidence. The other monsterlings follow you, choosing turns and forks at random. I walk into a cave full of even thicker mist. I'm great at this. It's chamber swirls, except it's full of ghosts. Alright. They're glowing. Cridge. They ask me if I fear. Yeah, kinda. This is a little freaky. Honesty, alright. Your answer echoes back to you louder and louder. You crouch down, trying to hide from the noise and fall unconscious, and let's just take a nap. Alright. End of Monsterlinghood, we did it! Oh, man. That was fun. That was silly. Keep it nice and short. Maybe next Monday I will progress on into whatever comes after Monsterlinghood, because I don't really know what the monster life cycle's all about. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Have yourselves a wonderful Monday and a fantastic week. And I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.